What's up, ninjas? OJ over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to my village of Nintendo Switch and gaming news. Today, we've got a bunch of great information for you, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So, Toys R Us will be restocking the Nintendo Switch this weekend, Saturday at 9 a.m. You need to go there if you want to get your hands on a Nintendo Switch. So today is March 23rd of me recording this video, and this Saturday, that is the 25th. So that is 2 days from this point. Toys R Us will be restocking and having the Nintendo Switch there, 9 a.m. So you need to make sure that you get there bright and early. Just want to make sure everyone knows. Now here is what a Toys R Us spokesman had to say to hothardware.com. Quote, "We recommend customers get in line early as we expect these units to be snapped up quickly when the doors open at 9 a.m. So make sure you get there, get ready. But yes, the Nintendo Switch will be sold out quickly. GameStop got a restock and they were gone just like that. So make sure you get there if you're planning on getting the Nintendo Switch and The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Alright, and moving on to the next topic here. So Nintendo has an official Tumblr as far as the Treehouse log, and they actually go over quite a bit of information, just talking about some things. There's some posts from some of the Treehouse staples such as Nate and Treehouse boss Bill Trinan. Back some cool pictures and some posts, and just give you some little bit of behind the scenes as far as what goes on at the Treehouse there and everything. So it's actually pretty cool. If you're into Tumblr, you definitely want to make sure that you follow them. Check out the link in the description below and you'll be able to see all their posts. Not much stuff on there yet because they just made it, but I'm pretty sure that it will get filled up as the days and months go on. Alright, and according to GameStop, this is definitely some unfortunate news here. They're expecting Nintendo Switch shortages all year long. So executives tell investors each shipment sells out in hours and we're going to be chasing supply this entire year. So GameStop has already said some things like the Nintendo Switch could catch the Wii when it comes to it. We're seeing the popularity of it, and here's what they had to say on the matter. The demand is incredibly strong for this, GameStop Chief Operating Officer Tony Bartel said in a recent interview with GameIndustry.biz. As soon as we get any in our stores, it's out within hours. We anticipate we're going to be chasing supply this entire year. So it definitely looks like the Nintendo Switch is going to be a hit based on what they're saying here. They're seeing really high rates of people buying it. Unlike the Wii U, you were able to go and pick up one in the stores at any point. Even the Nintendo 3DS, that wasn't something to where there was shortages all year or anything like that. That was able to be picked up. So the Nintendo Switch is off to an amazing start based on all this stuff that's been coming out. Every place that you go to, it's pretty much sold out. I was at a couple different stores today myself and I could not find one at all. Accessories are sold out. There are so many things that are going right with this Nintendo Switch. And once again, I have to say this because people just don't understand, but the portability factor, the fact that this is a home console and it's also a portable, is tremendous value to a lot of people. There was a lot of discussion whether the power was going to be an issue, whether people are going to gravitate towards this idea, but I was always on the board saying like, no, this idea, once I really understood what it is and what they're trying to do afterwards in the game's lineup, I was pretty much on board saying this was going to be something that was a success because you are essentially getting the Nintendo 3DS or just a portable and a console in one. You're getting Nintendo's best over the decades that they've been around, since the 80s as far as when they started doing video game systems for the mainstream audience out there. You have the Game Boy, you have the NES. You always have two different systems, but now you're actually getting both of them. And for $299, that's pretty much an unbeatable price when it talks about Nintendo's home console and their portable at launch. And you're essentially getting both of those. So people see tremendous value, and you're having WWE superstars buy one and lots of celebrities get into it as well. So it's all good from there, and hopefully Nintendo can keep up the momentum, but I think they will based on the release schedule of big games each month and new IPs like ARMS coming out, online titles like Mario Kart 8 and Splatoon. So it should be awesome to see how this momentum carries them forward for this year and into next year as well. And moving on to the last story here, GameStop continues on with the Nintendo Switch praise and some interesting facts. So according to GameStop, Nintendo Switch purchase intent is at PS4 or higher level, can expand the gaming audience. So this is coming from the GameStop CEO Paul Raines. Quote, purchase intent for the Nintendo Switch and Scorpio is at a PS4 levels or higher. So they're actually adding in Scorpio there too. Just a note on the Nintendo Switch launch. We have a very successful launch so far with high attach rates of software, particularly Zelda and related add-ons. The Nintendo Switch has provided a dramatic lift in traffic in store and has the real potential to be Wii-like in its potential to expand the gaming category from core to broad audiences. So this is actually really awesome. I didn't really know that the Scorpio intent was kind of up there as far as PS4. I know there's going to be definitely hardcore Xbox fans that are looking for something new, looking for something stronger. It's kind of in a different spot, so I can see how some Xbox gamers are really excited to go in there and purchase an Xbox Scorpio if they're not willing to buy a PS4 at this point, or a PS4 Pro, or get a gaming PC. So I can understand that, but it's interesting just to see as far as what he said about the whole Wii-like type of thing, as far as the potential, and I do think that it definitely has that potential to expand the gaming audience, because it is something that can be played at home and on the go. There are going to be the classic Nintendo franchises that's fun to play with a family. You do have stuff like 1-2 Switch, you have stuff like Snipper Clips. These are the type of games that you really can't find on other platforms from a first-party development standpoint. So the fact that Nintendo did put out those things actually turned out to be a good thing, because you are getting casuals who want to pick up this system. Obviously, it's still mostly core gamers out there, but there are some people who haven't purchased systems in freaking decades or in years that are gravitating to this Nintendo Switch, because it can be taken anywhere they want and they can play it on a TV. That is something big for people, that you can play it anywhere you want. If you're someone who travels a lot, then this Nintendo Switch is definitely for you. So GameStop is pretty much saying that this is going to be a pretty big success. They're expecting shortages all year, even based on Nintendo increasing the output. Now, what we don't know if that is included with the whole double the production thing, because Nintendo did say, or at least there was a story out there, Nintendo didn't say it, but there was a story that Nintendo is doubling production. So if that is true, I'm not sure if they're factoring that in, but even if they are, it might surpass that based on what we know is coming out. And heck, if a Pokemon title is announced and released this year, or even a Monster Hunter, that could boost things even more. So there's a lot of stuff that's in play here. I'm excited for the future of gaming itself when it comes to Scorpio, PlayStation, PC, and Nintendo Switch. I think there's a lot of good stuff going on, but I'm really happy that Nintendo was able to bounce back and kind of follow off what the Nintendo 3DS did, which was get amazing games from all the developers and all of their big franchises and not really hold back. So let me know what you guys think about this news. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and hit that like button if you did like it. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest news, reviews, discussions, and more. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you ninjas for the next video. Peace.